Well, good morning, Jagendra Rana here. One food order that blew a multi-country semester's cover. One food order that blew a multi-country semester's cover. This is the topic of our discussion today. From a middle-class Delhi upbringing to plus Dubai hotel, self photo ops and a rupees 1500 crore transitional fraud. Ravindranath Soni's story is not just about deception, it's a textbook case of how modern Ponzi schemes are built, scaled, and run. See, long before the luxury cars, designer watches, and staged photographs with celebrities in Dubai, Ravindranath Soni, 44 years old, was an unremarkable Delhi boy from a middle class family. The son of a defense ministry section officer and a homemaker, Soni's early life followed a predictable trajectory: education, a modest job, and gradual exposure to the financial service industry. After graduation from Delhi University, Soni began working as an insurance salesman with a private bank in 2004. Now, over the next decade, he drifted across banking and finance related roles, gaining surface level exposure to commodities, trading, foreign exchange markets, and later cryptocurrency. So, investigators say this period neither made him a trader nor an expert, but gave him something far more valuable: language, jargon, and confidence. It was this vocabulary that later became the backbone of one of North India's most expensive Ponzi scheme, which even achieved international reach. Sony, owner of Dubai-based Blue Chip Group, is the prime accused in a rupees 1500 crore scam, in which around 700 investors were allegedly duped by promises of guaranteed high return. The company operated from the AI Jawhara building in Bur, Dubai, where it maintained a physical office to lend itself credibility. So the scam unraveled in 2024 when Blue Chip Group failed to honor a dirham 10.05 million, about rupees 25 crore, check, triggering legal action and the issuance of an arrest warrant against Sony in the UAE. Soon after, payments to investors reportedly stopped altogether. So an investor panicked. Many discovered that checks issued by the company had bounced. So when some investors tried to contact Sony or visit his office, they found that the premises had been vacated overnight and Sony had vanished. So initial media reports from the UAE put the estimated losses from the Blue Chip Group scam at around dirham 367 million, approximately rupees 100 million or rupees 901 crore. So later investigations in India put the total figure at rupees 1500 crore, according to a case filed by ED under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. So among the defrauded were many Indian expats who had invested their life savings. Investigators believe Sony hid himself carefully behind an intricate veil of multiple bank accounts, sales entities, digital platforms, overseas remittance, and possibly cryptocurrency. Now, the first complaint against Sony in this correction in India was lodged in January 2025 when a Kanpur resident accused him of defaulting on a rupees 42 lakh check. So the Kanpur cops lodged an FIR and went after Sony. Since the arrest, many other victims, mostly NRIs based in Dubai, have filed complaint against Sony in Kanpur. So how food delivered arrest? Sony's arrest by Kanpur police on November 30, 2025 was triggered by a small but critical digital slip he made while ordering food from his Dehradun hideout. So where he had fled to and had been living for months after cases were filed against him in Dubai. He used an account in his wife's name, but the mobile number linked to the order was traced to a SIM card in his name. So it proved to be his undoing. Kanpur police had information that Sony was in Uttarakhand but were unable to locate it. The food order gave them the location they were looking for. So the moment the order was placed, the system flagged the user name, said an officer associated with the probe. So a team from Kanpur police, which had already reached Dehradun after being tipped off that Sony might be in the Uttarakhand capital, quickly narrowed down the likely delivery route. App-based order tracking led investigators to a hotel in the Raipur area. So to buy time, officers ensured the delivery was slightly delayed, while plainclothes personnel positioned themselves around the hotel. By the time the delivery rider reached the lobby, the area was already under watch. Unaware of the net closing around him, Sony opened the door, expecting his meal, but cops followed on the heels of the delivery boy. Now see the credibility and a red flag. Investigators say Sony's first major makeover occurred around 2018 when he began presenting himself as a global investment consultant. A term vague enough to escape regulatory scrutiny, yet aspirational enough to attract attention. To attract a global investment consultant, he started traveling, posting curated images from foreign destinations, projecting a lifestyle far removed from his actual financial standing. The police said that between 2018 and 20, Sony was largely based in Bengaluru and operated across several southern states. Later, till 2020, he had gradually shifted base to Dubai, but he was still operating 7 companies from India, which existed on paper in Delhi, and used to visit the city each month. So he had a brush with the law. 2 years later, he was arrested by illegal cops in 2022 for allegedly running a double your money scheme, a classic fraud model that promised unrealistic returns. The people from Panipat and Aligarh who led invested in this scheme lodged FIRs. Kanpur police said that although their illegal counterparts had taken him in custody for cheating, he managed to secure bail almost immediately through access to senior legal counsels. So at that time, investigations were neither investigators were neither aware of the full scale of the alleged fraud network nor of its nationwide reach. So after the bail, Sony shifted base to Dubai. The companies in Dubai, primarily under the Blue Chip branding, were positioned as investment advisory and brokerage firms dealing in secured blue chip instruments. The pitch was deliberately professional, sounding 2.5% to 3% monthly returns, marketed not as speculative gains but as assured income backed by institutional trading strategy. That was the first red flag. Cops say legitimate investment firms don't promise fixed monthly returns, particularly in volatile instruments like Forex. But Sony's pitch was tailored for non-financial professionals, NRIs, small business owners, doctors, engineers, and retirees, many of whom were investing overseas earnings for the first time. So Ponzi takes shape. By 21-22, Sony's scheme had fully transitioned into a classic Ponzi structure. Investigators say early investors' funds were deployed in high-risk trades which resulted in losses. So instead of disclosing those losses, Sony began using fresh investment to pay returns to older investors, creating the illusion of profitability. Now, aggressive marketing between 21 to 22 helped the firm expand rapidly. Lavish investors meet were organized at 5 and 7-star hotels in Dubai. These events featured stage shows and promotional videos. Well-known public figures, Bollywood actors, Sonu Sood, wrestler actor, the great Khali, and international sports personalities such as Chris Gale were invited to these events. Police says Sony allowed rumors to circulate that the selves were partners or brand stakeholders, though no such equity arrangements have been formally established so far. Sony projected himself as a visionary and brand ambassador, while the actual fund movement was handled by unregulated third-party operators through shell entities spread across India and UAE. This separation corpse served two purposes. It insulated Sony from direct transaction trades and made accountability diffuse, complex, and difficult to trace. Now, digital illusions and fake assets by early 2023 cracks began to appear. As investors' number grew, the monthly payout burden ballooned to buy time. Sony and his associates allegedly rolled out new products, crypto tokens, claiming to represent fractional ownership in real estate, and digital dashboards showing token balance, profits and assets backed investments, and claims of diversification into global portfolios and proprietary trading algorithms. So these were nothing more than controlled visual interfaces, numbers that could be altered at will. Investigators say investors were watching animated spreadsheets, not real assets. Then collapse and disappearance. As investors' anxiety set in, payout delays were explained as regulatory audits or banking slowdown. Post-dated checks were issued as security, many of which later bounced when accounts were found closed. All payouts stopped by April 2024, soon after Sony went missing. What followed was a flood of police complaints across state and country. So far, 24 FIRs have been registered against Sony by Kanpur Nagar police state alone. Victims include investors from at least 15 Indian states and countries such as Japan, Malaysia, France, the UAE, and the US. Individual losses range from a few lakhs to over 6 crore. But the probe soon expanded beyond Sony himself to his first wife, Swati, who has been booked in a check bounce and fraud case involving an NRI investor. Our sleuths say a 2022 divorce between Sony and her was a sham, executed to transfer high value assets as a one-time settlement and shield them from attachment. Even after the divorce, society officers say the couple continued to appear together publicly. But when Sony was arrested from Dehradun, he was found to be living with his second wife and the state of investigation. Kanpur Police Commissioner Raghuveer Lal told that keeping Sony in custody was challenging, since soon after his arrest, lawyers from Supreme Court moved the CJM court in Kanpur seeking his bail. However, we stood our ground. Enforcement Directorate has now registered a case under PMLA, which also names over a dozen individual accused of having played a role in the scam. So this is app-based order tracking of sleuths to a hotel in Dehradun to buy time. Officers ensured the delivery was slightly delayed while plainclothes personnel moved in. By the time the delivery riders reached the hotel lobby, the area was already under watch. So this is the case, one food order that will be a multi-country scam cover. Thank you.